What the hell is this? What's going on here? Goblins? Did Senator Bob Menendez and his wife improperly take gold bars from corrupt bank executives, bro? What cartoon ass shit is this? Actual cartoon villain, right? What else? What he was paid in what? Gold bars and large burlap sacks with a dollar sign on them. What was it, like flowing $100 bills out of it as he would ride off the back of a truck going, what is he talking about? Where you want this one, boss? You'll never catch me, Kappas. Oh, DuckTales episode. No, this think's gonna go down, you see? Federal prosecutors are looking into whether an admitted felon helped arrange to give gold bars worth hundreds of thousands to New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez and his wife in exchange for help. Sources familiar with the matter say on News 4. Investigators want to know if Bob Menendez offered to contact the Justice Department to try to help that man who was accused of banking crimes. Those questions are now before a federal grand jury in Manhattan that is considering whether to hand the corruption charges against the senior senator of New Jersey. Sources say witnesses are now testifying before a federal grand jury. Part of the investigation centers around his ties to Fred Diabetes, a New Jersey developer and one-time bank chairman. Officials at the FBI and IRS criminal investigation want to know if Diabetes or his associates gave gold bars to the senator's wife. Gold bars worth as much as 400,000 bones. At the time of the gift handoff, Diabetes was facing federal banking fraud charges that could have landed him in upwards of a decade in jail. Sources familiar with the matter say federal prosecutors have been asking if Menendez offered to support Diabetes with his criminal case by contacting the Justice Department officials about the case. If the senator did offer in exchange for gifts, legal experts say it could be a crime. That's wild. Gold bars too? You couldn't do anything more conspicuous, like, I don't know, NFTs? You know what's bad if it's getting cartoonishly comedic? That is true. That's how you know it's getting really bad. And if you want to talk about that getting that bad, have you seen what's been going on with Boebert? Wait, Boebert's been, it's so fucking funny. You know, Boebert's been doing the rounds. She called the paparazzi on herself as she was leaving the airport to try to do a sort of like clearing her name and everything and passing off blame to her, like her date, who apparently wasn't her boyfriend. Apparently that wasn't even her actual boyfriend. That was just like a guy. That was like her date. That was their first date. She was giving this man an over the pants hand job on their first date while watching the Beetlejuice musical and vaping into the back of the bald guy's head. While drunk and high at the same time, crossfaded. It's crazy. Anyways, this is the first thing that happened after this. Or after she gets kicked out. She called TMZ to come find her at the airport.
Congresswoman, I know it's been a rough week. Or has it been?
It's always hard whenever there's gravity put on the voters. I'm here to provide levity and lift burdens off of people. So anytime that they're carrying mine, it's something that kind of feel deep inside. But ultimately, all future date nights have been canceled, and I learned to check party affiliations before you go on a date. But all in all,
wait, what? Check party affiliations before going on a date? What you're saying? Okay, so dude apparently didn't know who she was, and he was a Democrat. So she was giving the over. What, is she saying that it would be okay to give the dude a hand job in the middle of watching Beetlejuice if he was a Republican instead? Bro, you jerk someone off in public? Don't. What? Oh, God forbid a woman has hobbies. What the fuck? So-called leftists in here when women want to express themselves. So-called leftists in here when everyone's a leftist until women want to express their own sexuality. Okay, sure. What is up with Boebert and Taylor Greene, both wanting to fuck the shit out of socialists and Democrats? They actually can't control themselves. They need that commie cum. They can't survive without it. So much for the tolerant left. They love the left. They do. They love the left. she dry jacked him. That's irredeemable. I think that's pretty in public while watching Beetlejuice. That's crazy. And she was like singing and dancing in her seat too. It was wild. It was wild. At a musical, yes, a Beetlejuice musical, and she refused to leave too. Why are you blaming this whole kerfuffle on like the guy when you can't stop yourself from beating his meat while you were supposed to? You know for a fact they fucked afterwards. You know for a fact she went home and was like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you now. But then after she realized that it was going to be a scene, she like cut him off and threw him down as the scapegoat. You know for a fact that's what happened, right?
It was mostly a love.
Yeah, it's a kid-friendly show. It was like a family show. They were like you could have kids in the audience, and she's like letting this guy grip her tit. She's vaping and giving hand jobs. It's crazy. I don't even know what to do.
Time, and I've taken responsibility for my actions. Would love to know how the musical ended, and I encourage people to go and see it. But it was a great time back in the district, seeing voters. And
so how are the voters taking it? How are the voters taking it right now? Are they understanding at this moment?
Yeah, there's a lot of folks who are certainly understanding. And
understanding of what? Hand jobs and Beetlejuice? You trying to squirt that man's Beetlejuice on the back of the theater seat? Is that what they're? you trying to jack out that man's Beetlejuice while watching a show? Is that what your conservative constituents are understanding of? Don't say it for this third time, Shark. Get down. I'm gonna juice. Oh, I'm juicing.
They understand that it was a part of my personal life, my private time, something that I rarely...
It's not private. You're in public. I have a video. It's not private. It's my private life. It's not. It's very public. We all saw it. She's the juicer. You're right. She is a juicer. She is a juicer. You're right. The juice is crazy. Honey, you were milking that man in public. That's true. She was milking the fuck out of him. It was that morning milker. And listen, she's there with the down to earth, salt of the earth country folk. Listen, she was just practicing for when she was going to be in a voter drive and going down to the local farm and milking some cows with her constituents. It's just a preparation, preparing.
And yeah.
Country girls make do. Now I hate that. I hate that a lot. I hate that so much. I don't even know if I can honestly say there's any way for me to hate that even more. Anybody see my corn recently? It seemed that the heads of corn get plucked right before they're ready. Where that come from? She brought a corn cob into the theater. Oh no, but she's not done yet. Apparently she went into the house after she came back.
Amendment. It is clear that Joe Biden and Lloyd Austin's Department of Defense is more focused on appeasing the woke mob of pink hat wearing feminists than focusing on keeping our nation safe.
So true. So true. Those pink hat wearing feminists, they can't stop themselves. This video made me jerk off to Beetlejuice for no reason. Pink hat, the pussy hat, women, am I right? Come here. Oh. Hi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it.
Thank you, Boo.